Now, boys and girls, I've got Ralph with me again, and he's all excited today. He hasn't been with us for a wee while, and he's been all excited over Christmas and now the new year. But I'm going to ask him a question. Do you ever get scared? Do you ever get afraid? No. Doesn't matter what it is, you never get afraid. No. Okay. Boo! Ralph. What was that? You were scared. But you just said you never get scared or you never get afraid. Oh, you do. Okay. And what do you do whenever you get afraid? You hide. Yeah. So whenever I went boo, what did you do? You hid, didn't you? Yeah. Okay. Take it you don't want me to do that again. Boo! Oh. You all right? Okay, I'll not do it again. Okay? Right. Now, I wonder, boys and girls, what do you do when you're afraid? If you're scared of something, what do you do? Maybe you go and hide. Or maybe you go to your mum or your dad and hiding behind them, or just get them to put their arm around you so that you're not afraid. Or maybe you go to another adult that you trust, or a teacher. But sometimes those people won't be there, and you might still get afraid. But God says that you don't need to be afraid, because all you need to do is trust Him. All you need to do is ask God to forgive you and ask Him to take charge of your life. And then trust Him to help you, because He's promised that He will help us, that He will protect us. And if we trust Him, then He'll help us not to be afraid, because we know that He's with us. And no matter what happens, we can still pray to God and ask Him to help us, ask Him to make us calm so that we're not afraid. And at this time, you're off school and all this talk about COVID, and some people are quite afraid. But we can trust God in this. You see, what God wants us to do is do our best to keep safe. He wants us to follow all the rules and the guidelines that the government have set for us. But when we trust Him, He will also help us for the rest. He'll be with us. And if we trust Him, He will help us no matter what it is. And even if it is COVID, then we have to be careful. But we trust God, and He will help us. He'll keep us safe. He'll help us to know that He's with us. And He'll help us to be strong. And we're going to sing now, just reminding us that when we trust God, He makes us like a rock. It's called the building song.